Hello, and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So we're doing this from the 15th, Monday to the 21st, so the Monday to the Sunday. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you've had a fabulous week. And so how I work is I call in my guides, always in spirit, who love me, ask them to give you some general guidance for the upcoming week and any tips, techniques, and exercises that may accompany that. Okay, so if you haven't already, if you could subscribe and like my page, always helps with the algorithms and getting it out there, and share me around as well. Love that. So just give me a sec and we'll find out what's coming up. Okay, so it's so often that we get clogged down by, things that we should do, that we feel like we shouldn't do, that we feel like we, could do, all this sort of thing, instead of just really allowing yourself to be open to what you are doing at the moment. And as you're doing this, about just really asking yourself at that moment, is this something that I really want to do? Is this something that's fulfilling me? Is this something that's uplifting me? And if it's something like you need to do, like doing the housework or the washing of the dishes, well, you just, that's quite important, just sort of to get done. But if it's other things, such as go and see someone that you possibly don't want to see, do something that you possibly don't want to do, or putting off something as well that you need to get done, but you're being a little bit procrastinating a little bit around it. And so it's really about you saying to yourself, okay, well, if I just allow myself to immerse in this situation, in this particular activity at the moment, it is going to uplift me. It is going to feel good. It is going to be with me and work with me. So, really about sort of allowing yourself to really immerse yourself in what is actually happening at the moment, and to really allow yourself to be, feeling really good about what you're doing. Oh, Mr. Bang Bang has come to join us. He might join us for this week's reading. Okay, so so it's really about flowing with that, and really being centered in the now as well, and really sort of recognizing what feelings are coming up for you in the now at the moment. What sort of feelings are you sort of, recognizing within yourself, or what sort of patterns or, old circumstances are coming up for you, or what aren't. And it's really just about recognizing them for the moment. We'll go into this more possibly next week about how you can start changing this. But the one thing that you can do in order to really, change something, or to really get more of a clear picture about where you're at or what's really good for you, is really about understanding, your feelings around particular situations, or what's actually going on at that time, and how it's fulfilling you or how it's not fulfilling you. Okay, so we'll get on with the week ahead. Looks like he's settling down with me. So just give me a second. What's on Monday? They're just saying enjoy the now, and it's so funny with Brahma Bang Bang has come to join me. It's that thing about have a look at it, is he enjoying the now? It's really about allowing yourself to indulge in what's going on now, allowing yourself to really enjoy the now. And it's really about being okay with the fact that, hey, what is now, whatever that may be, is it fulfilling you? And if it is fulfilling you, great. Allow yourself to rest in that, and allow yourself to just really feel comfortable within that and within what's going on at the moment, instead of kind of, biding or thinking about, you know, what you may want or what is may coming up in the future. And this is going on to Tuesday. So Tuesday is about relationships. And, you know, it's about really allowing yourself in that now, about really looking at the now and really looking at what have you got in your relationships now. And, you know, you could just kind of have a bit of a scan through, you know, social, romantic, you know, friendships, different things like that. Could be work as well. You know, there's lots of different kinds of relationships that you have. And just having a scan through it, which one pops out for you? And that one that pops out for you, why does it pop out for you? You know, are your needs being fulfilled there, or are they not being fulfilled? And really asking yourself, okay, well, if they're not being fulfilled, they're saying, do a bit of writing on this, you know, sort of write down the things that are fulfilling for you, write down the things that are not fulfilling for you. And then you can kind of work from there and sort of, you know, start to navigate, okay, what you might want to change, which gets on the Wednesday. So this is, they're talking about navigation, they're asking you about your radar, and they're talking about your radar, you know, where's your radar set to? Is your radar set within, because it feels like this is a little bit about relationships now, is your radar set to negativity within relationships, to picking bullshit with people, or to seeing, you know, things that aren't good within relationships. And this also goes into relationship with yourself as well. You know, where is your radar set? And you know, this is only going to work if you're really honest with yourself. You know, are you deluding yourself saying you're super positive, but, you know, you're picking stuff out of people or out of situations throughout the day? Hey, if you are, that's okay. You know, or are you genuinely really positive with this, or are you somewhere in between? Look, it doesn't really matter. But what it's going to do is it's going to give you a bit of a gauge of where you're at and where you're at in relation to different sort of relationships, or different areas of relationship as well, which is going on to Thursday. So they're talking about the relationship that stood out for Tuesday. Okay, so on Thursday, this is about really looking at relationships that may be deficient in your life. And some of this, it's actually coming up around friendships, you know, around friendships, around social situations, and around, is there some deficiencies within this? You know, I can feel that some people kind of really need to, you know, move on within their life and to really start to look at possibly a different group of friends, or a different friend, or some different friends, because I just feel like that there's been this kind of bit of a change within your relationship, and really it's about evolvement, and it's about you needing more. And if that's the case, well, the other person also needs more as well. So it's about sort of flowing with that and being comfortable with that. Now, I've completely lost track of days. I've been giving Brahma Bang Bang some attention and doing this work at the same time. I lost track of days, so I'm just going to keep moving on. So I'll just say it's Friday. Don't know whether it is or not. I'm just going to say it's Friday. So what's Friday about? Okay, so Friday is about bottom end sort of things, and you know, when I mean bottom end, it's really about yourself. And you know, they're asking, they're saying, look, you know, there's particular foundational exercises that are foundational because you always use them, because there's something that you always go back to. And some of these foundational exercises are congratulating yourself during the day. Like when I've finished doing this video, I'm going to stop and say, good work, Dave, good stuff, you did the video, you put it out there, and hopefully you've really helped some people. And good on you, good stuff. And then at night time, when I'm going to sleep, when I'm going to bed, about congratulating myself for what I've done that day. Giving Brahma Bang Bang some attention, continuing with the video, going to go for a walk down the beach before, you know, different things like that. They don't have to be big major things. When you're waking up in the morning, it's really about you instructing yourself and asking Spirit to come in. Okay, help me to have the best day possible, Spirit. Come and join with me. I want you to give me the guidance, the clarity, the support that I'm really needing for this day and throughout this day. And really, it's about those sort of bottom end aspects of your life. You know, do you wake up on Friday and go, oh shit, you know, I've got another day of work to go? Or do you wake up on Friday going, wow, okay, there's only one more day, fantastic. You know, I've got the weekend. Okay, so now getting on to the weekend. So weekends actually, the whole weekend's about family, actually. And, you know, family, as I've said before, can be a lot of things. My family, Mr. Bang Bang right here is my family, plus, you know, some other people. But it's that thing in which, you know, it's really about how are you going to really allow yourself to connect with that family? How are you going to connect with the family inside yourself? And how's that going to feel, you know? So if there's some uptightness, if you're not feeling good, you're feeling stressed, that sort of thing, allow yourself to just recognize what these feelings are. And then actually allow yourself to go, okay, well, you know, they're there regardless of whether I want to push them away, I don't want to recognize them, whatever the case is. So I'm going to allow myself to feel these, and I'm going to allow myself to feel these in a very, as best you can, objective way. When you can feel something in an objective way, just as best you can, what actually happens when you really allow it to be there is it flows actually through your system and out of your system. Now, this does take quite a lot of practice. I'm not going to say you can, you know, you might be able to do it first time. I've been doing this for quite a while, these exercises, and, you know, I still have difficulty with doing these at times, but I keep going back and they continue working, and they help me to come back to more of a centered, loving place within myself, you know, more of a calm place. And you know that when all of a sudden you know, that sort of stress or anxiety or frustration or whatever the case, whatever those sort of more denser emotions that are there, you just don't feel them as much. They just start to lift within yourself. So congratulate yourself, you know, fill yourself up with love and say, yeah, really good work, good stuff. You know, it's really about allowing these things to flow through you. Then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to have more connection, more love, and, you know, more beauty throughout your life and through your family and your friendships as well. So, yeah, we're just coming up to the end of today's session. At the moment, I've got a special on just for a limited time, $50 off all 1 hour and above appointments. If it hasn't already been sold out, because it is for a limited time. Also, if you are interested, I'm running courses on psychic development and energy work. So flick me a line if you're interested in that. I've got some coming up from around July, from the rest of the year, last half of the year. So if you're interested, give me a yell. Really good to be here again and to see you again. Thank you very much. And have a wonderful week. Big love. Bye-bye.